Well, hello guys, Amazing Lego 123 here. This time reviewing, as you can see, Chima, set 70145, Maula's Ice Mammoth Stomper, ages 8 to 14. As you can see, includes 6 minifigs, Maula, Mothra, Vornon, Straynor, Razor and Warriors. And as you can see, detachable vehicle included, because this is one of the hunters. And then across the top there's the minifigs, and then on the back, you can see the detachable vehicle included again, protect the chi, and all the features. So I already have this built because this set is quite big, so I'm not going to do a speed build on it, so let's take a look. Okay, and here is Maula's Ice Mammoth Stomper. As you can see, this thing is so huge, it doesn't even fit all in the camera. First of all, we do get an orange brick separating this set, just like most of the big sets. And also we get this whole lineup of minifigures, the giant Mammoth Stomper, and also Warriors' little speeder bike kind of thing. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the minifigures. And we will start off with the main show of the set, and this is Maula. And as you can see, she's got this giant weapon here that is just massive, and you can probably see that from the size of it compared to her. As you see, she only just gets halfway on this. This is huge and definitely fits with the whole Mammoth style of having huge everything, including their headpieces. As you can see, she's got some nice head detail. There's none to the actual side of it, and it is the same headpiece as Mungus, so it's not like a smaller version of it, it is the same one, other than the colour difference. There you can see her first face there, and you can also, under her transparent harness, see her torso detailing. As you can see, her chi goes in the bottom there. She does have a transparent leg there, and there's her leg detailing. Then there's her back detailing, you can see there through the harness. And then there is her face, her second face detail. So that is Maula, Queen of the Mammoths, and the main star of the set. And next up, we will take a look at one of her sons, Mothra. And as you can see, he has this ginormous double scythe weapon. Again, because of the mammoth kind of design, this is again a ginormous weapon to go with the whole mammoth kind of design. As you can see, Mothra doesn't have any detail to the trunk there, and as you can also see, the bone coming out the bottom of the trunk, just like all of them in the mammoth line up of minifigures. Also, the tusks are also rubbery as well, just like all the other mammoths. And then you can see some flesh detail on his head there. And then there's his face. It is pretty much the same as Maula's, other than it's more adapted for Mothra in his colour scheme and everything. As you can see, the torso detailing under the harness there, because it is a transparent harness. He does have a transparent arm and transparent leg, so there you can see the leg detail. And then there's his back detailing, and you can see his second face as well there. So that's the second mammoth, and they are of course the main tribe of the set, because this is their home ginormous mammoth walker. So yeah, let's move on to Vornon. And here he is, and as you can see, we have also seen this guy in Kragger's Fire Striker. So yeah, as you can see, he does come with this little alien conquest gun with the little piece on the end there. He is the vulture that has a transparent arm and leg, and then there you can see underneath his transparent harness all his torso detailing, and there's his leg detailing. And obviously, because he's a vulture, he only has a single-sided face, and there it is. And then there you can see some of the back detail. So we would just take off his wings here, and then there you can see all of his back detailing. So yeah, that is Vornon. We've seen him before. And yeah, nothing too special about him, but it's still nice to get, because again, another transparent arm, which is always nice to get those. So let's move on to the final hunter, which is Straynor. Okay, and here he is, Straynor. And as you can see, he is a saber tooth, and then there you can see his weapon is kind of like a claw extension with chi on it, so that's nice to get. As you can see, we've seen him in Eris's Fire Eagle Flyer. There you can see the transparent leg and his leg detail. And then there's a look at his face detailing. You can see his torso detail under the harness, because it's transparent just like all of the hunters in this set. And then there's his second face and his back detailing. So yeah, that is Strainer. Now let's move on to the heroes of the set, starting with the one we've seen before, which is Warriors. And here he is, and Warriors does also come with this little mini snow speeder kind of thing. So we'll just take a quick look at that. And my guess is that the little claw banks from the front of Warriors' combat there, Warriors plugs Fire Chi into one of those and it turns into this, because the Eris's Eagle Interceptor turns into Eris's Fire Eagle Flyer. And so yeah, that's my guess, that this is one of the claw banks from the front of Warriors' combat lair that's plugged Fire Chi. There you can see we actually have 2 stickers on this, and yeah, I really like the nice wolf design to the front there. And it only has 1 wheel, which is nice because it is like a snow speeder. And you can stand or sit Warriors on there, and he can hold on to that handlebar there. We even have flames shooting out the back. But here is Warriors himself, and we've seen him in his Speedo set. And so yeah, he does come with this little Fire Chi gun. You can see the Fire Chi in his harness, and then you can see the leg detailing, which is just the same as all the fire robes. There's his face, and then there you can see his torso detailing with his fire robes. And then there's the back detailing. And then there is his second face, is just the same as the 2013 Warriors face. So yeah, that's Warriors, we've seen him before. And now let's get into the final minifigure of this set, and this is Razor. And we haven't seen Razor for quite a while, since the last set he came in. It was the Lion Chi Temple from last year. So this is the first 2014 set to have Razor, and he's also exclusive, and he has his new Fire Robe outfit. As you can see, he has the same weapon as Flinx here, from the Flinx Flying Fire Temple. As you can see, he's got his classic hook hand, so it's nice that they kept that with him. And as you can see, the Razor face is exactly the same as the other Razors. He's got Fire Chi in his chest, and then here you can see his torso detailing is the same as all the other fire robes. And then there's the back detailing, and of course he's got the black wings on because he's a raven. And yeah, let's just put that back on. There you can see his second face is just the same as the one from 2013. So yeah, those are all of your minifigures for Maula's Ice Mammoth Stomper. So now let's get on to the actual Mammoth itself. Okay, and here is Maula's Ice Mammoth Stomper itself, and as you can see, this thing is huge. And we will start off by taking a look down at the bottom there at the legs, and as you can see right off, we'll just move those pieces up a bit. Here you have this little hinge, and you can just it's kind of like a clip joint. You can just snap that, and depending on which pose you get these legs in, you can actually get this thing on 3 legs, I'm pretty sure. Okay. No, I don't think it's stable enough to get it on 3 legs, but maybe, yeah. You can get it in some good poses anyway, and as you see, they just click all the way around. You can, at the bottom here, move the big foot that is just on a ball joint. So with the articulation in the top, which all they do is move forward and backwards, you also have articulation in the feet, which is where you're going to get most of the posability of the legs from. And as you can see, the bottom of the feet, they are quite hollow. There's nothing inside them, as you see down there, but they are nice, nice build on them. Lots of transparent pieces used on them, and you can see that sticker on there. And then, yeah, they are just on a ball joint, as I said, and you got that piece on the back, providing stability. And yeah, all 4 legs are the same. And moving up slightly, you can see how the middle leg is made. And yeah, all 4 legs are the same, as I said. So yeah, that's about it for the actual legs. And moving on, take a look at the head here. As you can see, we have this Hero Factory torso armor piece here used on the front of the head. And using the way it's put on, using that piece there, kind of adds a nice eyes effect to it. As you see, the new ice pieces that are used here, they do work really well as tusks, so I like how they used those. And as you can see down here, they are also on ball joints, so you can move those wherever you want, sort of. And as you can see, I just take this one off. You have this long tusk here made up of the smallest size lower leg, lower arm joints, and you can move that around. You can move it up to shoot, like kind of up in the air. You can move it down to shoot directly below. And you can see we've got this piece of chi on the end with those two lasers there, and yeah, the articulation you can get in this trunk is really, really spectacular. I mean, there's definitely a good design for a trunk. As you see with the ears here, they do have that sticker on them, and you can stand a minifig in there. So we'll just take Maula, stand her in there, and there you can see she's driving, but controlling the whole Mammoth Stomper itself. There isn't really much more room in there, well, especially with the mammoths, but yeah, there isn't really much room in there anyway. But yeah, anyway, moving around, we will take a look at the middle here. As you can see, we've got these three more of these ice pieces, which are used kind of as a rib cage. You can move those up, and these pieces on the side you can also move up, and then move the third one up here, and then get this at the right angle, and the feet stop bending. You can actually stand some minifigs inside of there. So we'll just take strain on here. You can just stand them in there. Well, that one fell out. And in the center there, you can see we have some chi. And then inside there, you may not be able to see it very well, so I'll just angle the camera like that. You can see we have a coffee mug and a little control panel. There's more space in the front here to stand minifigs. And yeah, moving towards the back here, you can see how the legs are attached there, just attached with a short little Technic attachment. And the same ice tusk piece, or ribcage piece, whatever you want to call it, is used as the tail as well. And right in the back here, you can lift this tail up, you can pull this little gate down, well, ladder piece down, and then you have another one of these ice pieces, which we have gotten in some of the other sets. And what you can do is you can place your minifigs in, frozen, and then I wouldn't really recommend you put Razor in with his wings on, but there is a door back there, so you can put his wings on and open the door like that, and then he is trapped in and also frozen in ice. And you know how those ice pieces work by now. We've got them in 2 other sets so far, and yeah, it's a really nice piece, as I said. And there you can see the gate. Just a quick angle from the front. You can see the gate again, which just helps to stop them escaping from the back in case the ice kind of melts on the back. Not that it will really melt when this Ice Mammoth Stomper is of the hunters, because all of the hunter stuff is kind of icy, and yeah, so that's about it for the actual part of the Stomper, but there is still more to show up top. And as you can see, you may not notice much going on up top of right now. Obviously these side things, these pieces on the side, it'll be easy to show when the actual feature, I show you the actual feature. But you see this piece, you can open that up, and you can sit Motrot in and then close that up, and then you can see Motrot's in there. And yeah, that kind of gives a little hint to what the feature is. So what you do is, first of all, these pieces on the back here, they unclip off those lightsaber pieces, and then they fold out as far as you want to, really. Yeah, I like to keep them like that. And then what you can do is you can lift these pieces up, which go on the side, and then you just slide this entire thing back, and then lift off your own little Mammoth Copter. So it's kind of got the same engineering as the Helicopter, where it just pulls off the actual main vehicle. So let's quickly take a look at that. And just real quick before we get to the Mammoth Copter, as you can see it's a lot easier to show what's inside here now. As you see on this side we've got a spear and a hammer, and then on the other side we've got a sword and a wrench. And then there you can see a lot easier the little coffee mug and that lot that's in there, and you can see really a lot easier the actual Mammoth Stomper itself when the actual Mammoth Copter is taken off, and you can see all the smooth pieces that are on there to hold the Mammoth Copter in place and not get it stuck on stud. So let's take a look at the actual Mammoth Copter now, and here it is. And as you can see, these pieces that were on the side of the Mammoth Stomper are what kind of power it. You've got these little pellet fans in here, and they like kind of fly the entire thing. You can twist those up, move them about and everything because they are on the clip joints, and so you can kind of get it in a position like that for, say, if you're going backwards or something. And yeah, they are pretty simple in their design, but they look really, really nice with the whole way they were designed. And you kind of spin these little propellers around inside them. On the front here you can see we've got these cannons which are just on ball joints, so you can spin those around and shoot stuff as well. You can see on the front there, those blue pins are what allow it to connect onto the actual stomper. So yeah, I think they've got quite too many stickers for this build on this actual part. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 8 stickers just used in this tiny little section of the Mammoth Copter. As you can see, this is the piece you lift up to take your minifigures out and everything. And then inside there you've got place to sit minifigs. Probably only fit maybe 2 in there. You've got the little control panel which I can use to control this thing. And then you can snap that shut. There isn't too much going on with the bottom of this thing. And then they're what I use to clip this to the actual Mammoth Stomper. And then on the bottom, just one last thing before we get onto the ratings. You do have these red pieces on the bottom of each propeller, and you can probably guess what they're for. Yeah, you just push those and yeah, flick missiles. I mean, what kind of set that was made by Lego wouldn't have flick missiles? Where's that? Where did that go? It got it stuck right in the propeller. Yeah, so yeah, that's about it for Maula's Ice Mammoth Stomper. So now let's go into the ratings for the set. Okay, so now into the ratings for the set, Maula's Ice Mammoth Stomper. Overall, I'm going to give this set an 8.5. This set is really cool, and I think they've included a brilliant lineup of minifigures. They definitely all suit this set. I mean, Vornon's really cool to get. Maula and Motrot, they are the main stars of the set because they are mammoths, and this is their Mammoth Walker. And we even get Straynor here from the Sabertooth clan. So, if you want one member of each of the new hunter tribes, you can just get this set, and then you've got one member from each, and you've got 2 from the mammoths. And also you get Fire Robe Warriors and Fire Robe Razor, so that's really nice. I think the Mammoth Walker itself, the feet could have been a bit less hollow. I mean, I feel like this is to try and tread on like a really thin minifig. So let's just quickly take this Nindroid here, and yeah, the Mammoth Walker, the Mammoth Stomper stomps on it, and the Nindroid is just standing in the right place, and he's just going to go straight in there, and then the Mammoth Stomper lifts up the foot, and he's out. So yeah, it's kind of just the hollowness that makes this easy for thin minifigures to avoid getting trampled on by it, I guess. And I think when the actual Mammoth Copter is taken off, it could have been a little bit more finished up here and less open when the Mammoth Copter's off. But I guess the Mammoth Copter does cover that up pretty nicely when it is on. So I guess it's more case of keep the Mammoth Copter on if you want this thing to look all finished at the top. But I still think the Ice Prison is pretty cool, and also the lineup of minifigures. It's an excellent lineup. So yeah, that's about it for this review of Maula's Ice Mammoth Stomper. So please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye!